Wow. Hello. Wow. I hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend or has had a wonderful weekend. I sure did enjoy mine, guys. And let me tell you, I had a special, special, special weekend on this weekend, having provisions given to me. So I just wanted to briefly come on and just say how excited I am about the next stages or the next phases in life. So I titled this particular live, I got paid by a billionaire who paid me in Bitcoin. A billionaire just paid me Bitcoin. I kid you not. I'm going to show you proof of that. But I just want to just basically just say how that makes me feel and the fact of what does that mean for me that a billionaire had shared some of this wealth, their wealth with me. I'm so excited. This has been just an outpouring of things to just to come. So, um, I'm going to show you right here, going to show you if you could see where it says Coinbase. See, you just received Bitcoin. It might be a little blurry. So let's see um, if I could, maybe if I could shadow it a little bit. But anyway, it just says, I have just received Bitcoin. I just received some money in Bitcoin from a billionaire who has shared their wealth with me. So, what does that mean for me? Well, this particular billionaire created software or created a whole entire wealthy platform for others to have wealth trading in the markets and basically changing the trajectory of their life. And that's a powerful thing to do. Number one is have the mind to change your life and have the mind to want something different and want something new for your life. So I received this particular pay in Bitcoin this evening. And what does that mean for me? That means that this particular billionaire, when you have someone of that stature to just send you money, that means a lot. Number one, from this point on, your name is probably going to be one of those names that they're going to have a mental recording of the fact that they see you making some changes or they see you making moves. So when they see you making moves, they're going to be watching. And when they're watching you, you just never know. You just never know the outcome of that. When you when you've now been in when now since I've entered into that realm, that causes me to level up and to think totally, totally different. So even now, as I go through um, my business, how to not just reinvent the wheel, but how to have creative concepts on how I go further with the way that I handle business and how I actually position myself for wealth. Let me tell you something. When your name is somehow put in the mix, or when your name is somewhere mentioned in the atmosphere of individuals that they're on a totally different level. When they're level when they're I guess the word of what I'm saying is their uh, their world is a little bit different. The way they think, how they handle business, whatever business business plans or acumen on a different level. It's just on a level of elitism. Um, you basically enter into a realm where your name is probably going to start circulating around those types of people. And when they start looking at you and they start seeing the way that you move, then guess what? It's easier for you to be able to be in that certain atmosphere where you can make moves and shakes and moves, um, in order to operate on a high level of elitism. So I'm just excited that number one, my name has been mentioned to a billionaire. You know what that means? That means, gosh, that means so much. Like I can't even fathom what's getting ready to happen. I'm just gonna stay prayerful at this point. So I showed you that that money was just received from a billionaire. This is powerful stuff. So the thing is, there was a post that went up that billionaires spend millions, or millionaires spend thousands of dollars, or they spend millions of dollars to become a billionaire. And millionaires spend thousands and thousands of dollars to become a millionaire. But broke people don't want to spend anything, but they want to be wealthy. And that's so true. When is it that we're going to come out of this mediocre mind thinking that we want to do everything, but we want to do everything at no cost and always free? I'm glad I mentioned that because I'm going to be offering something that you guys can take a hold of, you can actually get access to. So, but in the meantime, I want to show you why, or briefly just say why we have those types of mentality. See, one thing I've noticed that in some cases dealing with certain people, for one, we never become excited for the next person, or we never wear a level of excitement on ourselves as it relates to money. So when I present to you information about Bitcoin, or when I present to you information about trading, people don't get excited about wanting to know something new, or at least express, a level of interest to say, hey, show me, talk to me, give me more information about what it is that you're talking about. For the most part, many people don't have a level of excitement when it comes to sharing information, because they've already counted themselves out in fear. The fear factor has now entered into their thinking. Okay. So a lot of times they can't necessarily show a level of excitement, because anytime you mention to someone that they may have to put in a level of work, there's no excitement there, because they feel like, oh man, I got to do this to get this. Remember, broke people never want to spend money in order to go to the next level, but they want to be wealthy. Yes. So it says billionaires invest millions to become billionaires. Millionaires invest thousands to become millionaires, but broke people want to invest nothing to become wealthy. That's true. That's true. Broke people don't want to spend no money, but they want to be wealthy. Broke people want to do this, but they will always want you to give something, put something in their hand to get them to the next level. Doesn't always work that way. Guys, I'm telling you, in this next season or this next um, phase and going forward, anything that we do is going to require a level of work. And if we don't work, we don't eat. If we don't work, we can't we can't do the things that we would like to do to enjoy life. We can't, we won't. We won't be able to do it because we always feel like everything is a burden. It's a burden to learn how to educate yourself. It's a burden to gain knowledge. It's a burden to put in the amount and effort of work that can actually take you off of your job. Many of you don't want to work. Many of you want to have time freedom. Many of you want to be able to spend more time with your family. But what level of effort are you willing to put into that in order to be able to spend time with your family? That's why I change, and I'm constantly every day changing my mind frame. That's why my name has just been floated around to a billionaire who just paid me money in Bitcoin, because I'm willing to put in the effort and the work. I'm not thinking about what negative impact or what negative responses that I'm going to get back. I'm just going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to be worried about, oh, these people are not going to respond to me. I'm not going to worry about that because I guarantee you, you're going to hear this information enough that's going to make you move to a point where you're going to want to make some changes. You're going to hear this information enough where you're going to be taking an inventory of your circumstances, an inventory of your situation, and you're going to want something different. And those things that you're going to want something different is going to require you to work. And you're going to have no other choice but to put in the effort to do that work, or else you're going to still stay in the same predicament. See, that's what's getting ready to happen. That's what I feel, and that's what I see what's getting ready to happen, guys. I don't come on here and do these live streams for just, just to be on here to hear myself talk. I'm telling you exactly what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing. And when I mention trading, when I mention other things about investing and investments, people don't like to have those conversations, but they need to. It is so vital and so important because I'm telling you, cryptocurrency is changing. Cryptocurrency is things are moving fast now. Moving fast. Let me tell you, once it seems like the momentum has even picked up, but by the end of this year, the end of 2020, the momentum for financial freedom and the momentum for cryptocurrency and the way that we do money and the way that we handle transactions, guys, is really kicked up even more expeditiously now. It's like we were given a little grace period, the first part of the year when we noticed, Bitcoin was at, smaller dollar amounts. But guys, once it hit October, the latter 3 months of 2020, things started to pick up. And then at the first of the year of 2021, as it relates to cryptocurrency, has even has even expeditiously picked up. Now you're hearing more information. Now you're hearing more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, in the news or on social media now. You started hearing it, back in maybe September, slightly, or, part of the year of first part of the year in 2020, just slightly. But I'm telling you, that has ramped up. So here's what I'm seeing. For those individuals who say that they don't have time to learn a new skill, guys, it is going to become to a point where your comfort ability to where you are now is not going to be comfortable anymore. It's going to cause you to not be able to rest at night, because you're going to have to make some decisions, and you're going to have to reconsider some things. I am telling you, this is what I see for many people. I'm telling you, it's not time to procrastinate. It is not time to procrastinate on anything as it relates to finances. It is time to not procrastinate on that. Because what I'm seeing is the fact that you're going to have to work. You're going to have to put in the work. It's not going to be something that you can just give it to someone else and allow them to handle it, because it's going to move much slower for the things that you're trying to do, which is going to be much, much faster. So the time, and I guess how I explain this, is the easy way of things. It's going to take the most time for it to manifest. When you hear me out, the most easiest thing, or the most easiest way to gradually get to wealth is going to be too slow for the things that you are looking to do. Again, the easy way out is going to take the longest gratification for the things that you are trying to do now. Your urgency is now. And you're going to have to do the things that's going to fulfill the urgency of now. But when you try to do easy stuff and allow other people to trade, or allow other people to manage your finances, or when you allow other entities to do it for you, because you say you don't have the time. It's not that you don't have the time, it's the fact that you don't want to make the time. You don't want to make the time in order to do the things that you have the urgency of now. It's going to come to that point where you're not going to have time to wait on a stock to grow that's going to take you about 15 to 20 years for it to grow to a healthy portfolio. That's not going to work for you. It's not going to happen at, right now for you, because your urgency is now. Okay? So what I want to propose to you is we're actually starting today on April, today's date is April the 5th. April the 5th, we will be offering a free training session in our HFX program, which is HFX, which is high frequency forex. High frequency forex, that's trading gold, that's trading oil, that's trading commodities, that's trading the foreign exchange market, that's trading the US 30 stocks. We are going to be offering this to you for free. So I know I need you to sign up. I need you to DM me so that I can send you the link to get you signed up so that you can get this hands-on training so you can show how to actually trade in the market, something that a skill that you can develop, that you can work. And when you work it, you can work it and understand you're only in trades for 3 minutes. So I want you to DM me and let me know that you would like to have access to this. And I will be freely able to give it to you. So you need to sign up and you better act fast because these sessions, they basically fill up very, very quickly. When they fill up very quickly, it's hard. You have to keep trying in order to get in. So I encourage you, get in early. But first of all, DM me or text me at 404-590-5068 in order to get access to this free trading session. You will be given you'll be given hands-on experience, which means you're going to be actually doing the trading. You're going to go to the proper apps. You're going to look at the proper screens that we're gonna all actually give to you so that you'll know what you're looking at. But you're also going to have someone that's going to walk you through this process and show you how to place the trade, what certain buttons mean, what this means. So I need you to DM me and ask for access so that I can give it to you. Have a good one, and I'll see you in a couple of hours.